look at these players' any percent PBs, Moby is sitting with a 103. I believe Marco has a 105 or 106. Sean has a 100, and samdwidge has at least about, I think it's a 58.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely a divide here, but the darker PBs are a lot closer, given that they're in the same division. So we may see a huge divide between them potentially in main game, and maybe it will change in post game.
Yeah, that would make sense. The any percent players obviously knowing main game a lot better, which kind of carries them.
Because I believe Marco's All Moons PB is also quite impressive, so it's possible he outperforms the others in post game.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I
This
could
should
see
be
that.
a pretty interesting dynamic for this race. Only one way to find out. We'll be starting soon. I'm not sure who is on Switch 1 and who is on Switch 2.
I could check.
I'll have to check.
Yeah, you
can check the sheet.
Yeah. Division B. Wait, no. Sign-ups and TVs. There it is. Okay. Division B. Sandwich is Switch 2. Moby is Switch 2. Marco is Switch 1. And who was the last player? Sorry.
Sean Hartman.
Sean Hartman is Switch 2. So everyone but Marco is Switch 2.
Okay, so we are going to be having a load adjustment for Marco at the end of the run. Marco will...
That'll be 245.
Yeah, 245.
Is the conversion that we trusted Tyron 18 on.
Yeah.
Some wild
Tyron 18 seems pretty trustworthy. Although he does have god loads, so...
That is true, but I'm not particularly complaining, because as a Switch 1 runner, I hope the gap is as high as possible.
Yep, fair enough. So everyone is roughly synced, there's maybe a few seconds between the runners' timers here, but pretty much synced.
Yeah, I mean, I trust Tyron, because I'm pretty sure for BTT it was like 242, but there's more loading zones in RTA than BTT, so 245 seems like an accurate number.
Yeah. Yeah, this should be good enough for syncing.
Yeah. Oh, Sandwich having a bit of trouble. Oh, Sean Hartman also having
and Sandwich both missing left side. Marco not getting the vault. All runners that went for left side ended up missing it. Which I think is going to put Moby very, very slightly ahead.
I think Moby did right side. Yeah.
Yeah, he went for right side. But now I think Sandwich is slightly ahead again because he had a cleaner topper fight.
Yeah.
Immediately followed by Moby and then I think Sean Hartman and Marco.
I forgot how fun these lower divisions can be. Just stuff happens, you know, it's not the same run every time. It's not the consistent boringness you get in the top divisions.
Even in the higher divisions though, there are route differences in Darker, which make things quite interesting.
That is true. I do want to see if any...
222, Moby 223, Sean, I think a 24 or 25.
I am interested to see if any of these runners decide to go for outfit route, maybe. Maybe Marco could with All Moon's experience. I don't know.
Potentially. Maybe samdwidge will, just because...
High any percent skill.
Yeah, general game skill. Don't know how much of his skill translates from any percent, but we could hope it's a decent bit. That would give him an edge. Looks like things have kind of readjusted themselves here, though. We have Sean pulling ahead of Moby slightly.
Yeah.
Just on this first moon here. We have Marco still lagging behind a bit. We'll see. Doesn't look like anyone's going for DSS, which is fair.
Respectable decision. Why would anyone want to torture themselves like that?
So we are going to be seeing the first dino skip of the run.
Followed by 3 more dino skips in like 5-second succession from each other.
Oh, Sean missed.
I was not expecting that, to be honest.
Marco got it. Sean now actually behind. Sean now in last place. Moby overtaken once again. Marco kind of catching up. At least slightly. Marco Capro farming.
Does he know it's not all moons?
Does he know? Maybe he can get to 5k.
That'd be so cool if someone did that. I don't think it would never happen, but it would be
Extra
really...
Toadette Moon.
The only extra Toadette Moon that's ever been talked about is 80 checkpoints for 2-player Darker, and it is possible. Goganim04 and also me routed it.
W.
So yeah, 80 checkpoints is viable for 2P. Not sure if they go for it yet or not, but aside from that, the routes are pretty much the same. Like the total moons is the same for everyone. Obviously, one more if you do outfit route because
yeah. Got Sandwich, the first one to go for chest clip here.
Looks like he gets it. Yep.
Oh no, he fell. He didn't cap throw in time. Well, Sean not even doing it. Neither is Moby. Both of them getting above a high cliff, which is slower. It's not supposed to be, but I guess just people do it. Oh no.
I've never seen anyone not go for chest clip and like, I'll just go for chest in general. Don't even have to clip at that point.
Yeah, I don't think high cliff saves time even if you don't get chest clips. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just do it regular and cap bounce back up.
Yeah, so it shouldn't really be a thing, but some people have done it. No chest clip successes in this race.
Yeah, that is quite a shocker. Because you can set it up quite consistently. Because I also imagine that a lot of these runners like to go for things maybe like nut clip or snow clips, so I don't see why chest clip couldn't be added to that arsenal.
Yeah, we got Marco still lagging behind a bit here. Sean missed action guide.
Ouch. That might be a switch 2 thing.
By Moby. Marco missed it as well, but he's on switch 1. Zero excuse.
Yeah. Zero excuse for Marco, unless he switched mid-tournament or something like that, but I doubt it.
He switched mid-race.
Mid-race.
He found a way.
Bro literally just like imported his save data while doing a run.
Seamlessly. He's just insane with it like that. Looks like everyone getting bird in Sand 1. So no one gonna be doing the difficult bird cycle in Sand 2. Or the more difficult bird cycle, I should say. I don't know how difficult it actually is.
It's, you know, if he makes some mistakes, you can miss it, but realistically, with like half decent movement, you can get it. I don't do it just because I'm a baby and scared of it, but
that's fair. Samdwidge going for Dram.
It's really
getting
easy,
it. Moby also setting up for Dram. We're capturing too early.
I should do it. Oh wait, was that? No, that wasn't an IP skip attempt. That was just weird route from Sandwich.
I feel like at that point, Moby should have just like gotten alcove in Sand 2 and just kept the Dram. But like, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Unless he does Sand 2 Dram.
Yeah, Sand 2 Dram's pretty cool actually. That's one of my favorites from the room.
Moby not doing plat clip. Giving up on it. Sean did get it. Oh yeah, Samdwidge has done a bit of some weird routing here. Didn't do plat clip in day sand. Probably gonna do it in night sand, but usually you only do that if you do IP clip. Marco's having some trouble here.
I have noticed that from this like new wave of runners that have been coming in, because Wiener also does it. What these runners seem to be doing is they're following the IP skip route where they do it in night sand, but they're not doing IP skip.
But they're not doing IP skip, which is strange.
I don't know if this is a thing of just copying the world record or something like that, I'm guessing.
Sean making it to IP clip, getting through on the second try, nice.
But yeah, I've seen it quite a lot. I am slightly confused by it, but I don't know, do what works, I guess.
Marco finally making it out of the Sphinx Vault. Moby also coming out, despite having not done Black Clip. But having some trouble with IP Clip here. Going a bit too high on the back clip. And then, yeah, taking bonks as well, so not getting through every attempt. And Marco overtaking with a first try IP Clip.
Yeah. W Marco.
Leaving Moby behind. Moby going too high here.
Moby doing the ground pound? Oh no, he's
Moby's doing the backflip.
I was gonna
Just
say.
not getting a roll cancel out. Moby, come on.
Having
Please.
some real trouble with IP.
Moby just can't get this backflip correctly.
It's gonna be a lot of time lost for him.
Yeah, this is really bad. There we go. Finally managed to get an attempt through. Now significantly behind everyone else. Obviously sandwich in the Harriet fight, but it's somewhat misleading because of the routing difference. Still gonna have to do Black Clip later after highest tower.
Yeah. And Sandwich was the one who skipped Bird as well, right?
I don't think anyone skipped Bird.
Oh, did they not? Oh, no.
No. You got Marco already entering upper IP just as Moby leaves lower IP.
I was under the impression that someone in this race skipped Bird. I just forgot who it was.
No, I don't think anyone did.
Okay.
So we're not going to be seeing Sand 2 Bird cycle.
So sad.
So sad.
So I just spent some time yapping about that for like absolutely no reason.
I mean, to be fair, I did say I didn't know how difficult it was. So like, answers my question.
Okay. Yeah.
Sandwich now in Night Sand, so hopefully things should equalize here because they all did IP Clip.
We'll see.
So once Sandwich finishes Black Clip,
it'll be interesting to see at what point they either stay apart or get closer together.
I feel like he'll still be. I feel like he'll still be somewhat ahead though because he had a pretty clean IP Clip and also he's had much cleaner movement than everyone else so far.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any major mess ups from Sandwich so far. Moby heading into the Harriet fight. Sean's already finished it, and Marco's on final phase, I think, or second phase at least. Yeah, final phase. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moby definitely being left behind here because of that rough IP Clip meltdown. Sandwich not done with highest tower. We'll be heading down to Black Clip in just a second.
Yep, Sandwich getting the basic Black Clip cycle, good. Making sure to stay out of bounds and not clip back in. I'm sure he knows how to do it. He's an 80% runner.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting coins that he doesn't necessarily need. Sean doing this setup for slots, which I do like.
That's what I was
my
going to say.
Setup.
Interesting setup. I would just spin forever, especially for the earlier slots. Like I could see maybe doing it for like lunch and slots if you don't know how to do it, but
I like that setup, but just like if you can get it really fast, it feels like it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It feels more consistent than the spin.
I've never been able to do that setup. I've just always done the spin throw. So honestly, I find it just more difficult than the spin throw. So
I realized that I couldn't figure out spin throw for a bit, so I just kind of like came up with that setup and then realized it was like already a thing people did, so I kept doing it.
Yeah. That's an experience I've had quite a lot with this game, just like figuring out stuff and then people being like, oh yeah, that's a strategy that we use.
And then being like, must be alright then, just keep going.
That was basically my whole like early any% career, basically.
Sandwich is pretty clean underground movement so far. Sean Hartman going to be catching up a bit here though. Just because of the routing kind of realigning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see how far apart Moby and Marco are as over, like, more than just the story cutscene in between them at this point. So Marco definitely having a lead of probably about 50 to 20 seconds, if I would guess. Pretty solid. Sean almost fallen there, recovering it though. getting these coins, and then heading for the chest.
That would not be ideal.
He doesn't need those.
Yeah, those coins are kind of a weird extra. I guess you could skip a hint art maybe if you did that.
I mean, maybe he's just playing it safe. Definitely,
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of... oh, Marco fell!
Oh, that is unfortunate for him.
Marco rolled too far and then tried to get back up and bonked. That is unfortunate.
Maybe
Still
we do
ahead of
need
Moby,
maybe
but...
we do need to do the safer strat by getting the coins. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's obviously not wanting to do the dive over to the small platform. That's one thing. But also, I feel like a lot of newer runners might not know how many coins you actually need in Darker, and therefore will like basically get every coin stack that they're nearby. I know I did that in a lot of my first few Darker runs because I was used to all moons. But Sandwich finishing off Knuckle Tech, Sean Hartman about one phase behind. Marco about to enter the fight, Moby just behind Marco. Definitely the gap has closed because of Marco's mess up in Underground. We're less than 20 seconds in it now. About just under 15 seconds between them, I think. Oh, Sean Hartman well ahead. Coming out of the Knuckle Tech fight. Sandwich not forgetting to go talk to the tourist. Hopefully also won't forget to go to Wooded first, which is very important.
Good segue there.
Sean now landing in Peace Sand after the Knuckle Tech fight. We'll also have to do this kind of final prep leaving Sand. I'm gonna talk to the tourist and then go to Wooded. Oh, Sandwich already coming into Wooded 1 here.
Sandwich entering the correct loading zone for Deep Woods.
Here's what we like to see. Sean Hartman now also in Wooded 1. Sandwich missing the initial nut throw into the dino, but backing it up quite nicely. Right, no one so far has forgotten to go to Wooded. Hopefully Moby will also go to the correct kingdom. Okay,
does
nice.
does he know that Lake is 1 frame faster if you do globe storage for the hint art?
Does he know?
Does yeah yeah.
Hey, lock in.
These guys losing 1 frame because they're not doing globe storage and Wooded 1 SMH.
SMH. These guys, man. It's not optimal, is it?
Yeah. They don't know the strats.
They don't know. They ain't goated. I frequently do globe storage in my runs.
Yeah.
They're just not goated with the sauce like I am.
Yeah. I frequently get the Wooded to Sand hint art in Wooded 1 by doing globe storage on the Odyssey. That's actually my favorite pastime.
It is something I do very often.
Yeah. Dude, the scary thing is in probably like 2030, that strat's gonna be like RTA.
Oh my god. So
Dude,
true though. Or City
people
Hall
go,
skip will be RTA.
yeah, people are gonna be doing like brunching, and people are gonna be doing like the basically in BTT it visits luncheon only 2 times and mushroom 3 times. But the second mushroom's kind of just like how it is in all moons, where you just kind of
Yeah.
are in it for like 2 seconds. Dude, people are gonna be doing like brunching in like 2030, bro.
Wait, true. Lock in. Moby only like 1 moon behind Marco, but still a decent gap between them. Sean Hartman going for nut clip here. Getting it, presumably going to do a gate skip.
Yep.
And not do the any percent movement, which would be very funny.
But yeah, that would be funny, but not optimal. So,
not fast.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is ahead. He probably has the ability to do that. He probably has the ability.
He could just do it for the love of the game, if he
Yeah.
wants to.
Because, like, why not, you know?
Yeah, real. Have some joy and whimsy.
Yeah. Main game is depressing. We gotta make it enjoyable somehow.
True. Which is actually the way to do that would not be by adding more any percent movement.
Wait, an IQ too high.
So maybe this isn't the way.
Yeah. Good idea, yeah.
Marco also landing nut clip and then falling through.
The way to do main game would just be to, like, splice it in every time and then just play post game.
So real though. An IQ too high.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why would anyone want to do main game? Like, in my 3-hour post game category. Main game's stinky. Oh, Moby taking damage while he's capturing the upper.
Sean and Samdwidge both got FRS.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure taking damage isn't optimal.
True. But yeah, I don't know if they've tried not doing that.
Yeah. I would recommend it though. It's
could be a strat.
Could be fast, yeah.
I don't know if it's RTA viable yet.
Yeah. One day.
Maybe.
Tyrant could never hit it because he's too bad.
Trust.
Wait, were you there for me and Schweino's commentary yesterday?
I didn't see all of it. I heard about it.
Okay, yeah. It just consisted of pretty much just bullying Tyrant.
Marco going for the triple jump FRS next to the P switch there, which is interesting.
Interesting strategy. I mean, I like it. I like that strategy. I actually use it on occasion. If I don't feel like doing FRS in the day, I'll do that.
That's fair. It is cool. Moby did the much more traditional method for FRS. I believe Sean did as well. Samdwidge had to do a backup. Did the vault backup instead of anything else because I think he missed it the first time. He missed the roll cancel setup.
Which is honestly why the dive triple setup is just better. It's just a lot better.
Might have to learn dive triple FRS. It looks better.
Yeah. Surprisingly easy.
I can imagine.
Like, I don't think I've ever missed it, like, a single time, like, just ever. So it might just be the method. Like, if you don't want to mess up regular apparatus and stuff.
See how much ground Moby can actually gain back on Marco, because in main game it's possible he'll have a bit of an advantage. Not if he gets hit on Spewer, he won't.
Potential late clip from Sandwich, maybe? I wouldn't be surprised.
We'll see. Maybe he goes for it.
No.
No zipper dram though.
He kind of pranked us, man. He kind of pranked us. I thought he was doing it because he did like the little cat dance thing. So I thought, oh, he's gonna do zipper jam.
Yeah, but no late clip route here.
I mean that's fair enough. We are in Div B. I shouldn't have my hopes too high for like strategies like that.
Some of these runners probably could handle it, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to.
Yeah.
But I'll be most likely not.
I just do late click because I don't know the no late click route. To be honest, I think that's a W reason to do late click.
It's just any percent, but without you get the Lakeshore moon later. Or do you mean like you don't know what moons like to replace?
Oh, in Lake
late
2,
click
I
with?
mean. I mean, I
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know what to do in Lake 2 without
You
late
don't know
click.
the Lake 2 route.
Yeah, basically. So
Have
I
you
have to
heard
do
of
late click.
a PowerPoint?
I would never use the PowerPoint for Darker Side. At this point, I like my route. My route's fun and enjoyable, and I don't want any PowerPoint to tell me what to do.
You know what, that's fair. You can keep your joy and whimsy.
Yeah. My route's like built with the blood, sweat, and tears of man, not some stupid PowerPoint.
Which was also built by a man.
Good point.
But
It
that's
was built
besides
by
the
myself.
point.
It
But
was
like,
built by myself. That's irrelevant. We don't need to talk about that. I prefer my route self-made.
locally sourced Darker Side route.
Exactly.
IQ too high.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say. You just beat me to
Sandwich
it.
finishing off Lake 1 here. Did remember to look at the hint art, thankfully.
The thing is, my route is like, I don't know. There might be a route doc that's similar to my route, but because I made it myself, I don't know if there is. So like making one change might just affect the whole route. So like, I'm just never gonna bother with it. I'm just always gonna do late clip because I'm consistent enough at backflip, so it's fine.
Fair enough. You are Mr. Backflip Lake Clip.
Oh yeah. Wait,
What
did
they
I?
call
I think I changed my name back. I can't remember. I think I missed it a couple of times in runs and changed it back.
you.
I was like, I can't represent the backflip late clip community if I'm missing it all the time.
Marco messing up Rango. Having to go for a second try at the mid phase. And missing again.
SMH.
Did the entire mid phase. Please don't die. Okay, he's done. Actually, only barely ahead of Moby now. Like by a second, actually, if you take into account the timer difference.
Okay, I am gonna have to go for like 25 to 30 minutes, but I will be back.
Alright.
So yes, you're gonna be all alone again. Sorry, but I will be back. Be back between 50 and 55 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
See ya.
Goodbye. Okay, I will be alone for a bit then. So we have Marco and Moby basically tied up at this point. Go and look at this hint art, and then leave Lake 1. Okay, they are actually like, okay, basically perfectly tied. Now Moby's ahead. RTA. Potentially not quite, really, because Marco will have load adjustments. I'm not sure what the exact conversion would be at this point in time. But it is incredibly close between the two of them now. As opposed to earlier when Marco had a pretty solid lead. As I kind of predicted earlier, Moby kind of saving all the time on this more clean any percent movement. But also Marco did mess up a lot on Lake Rango. Well, we got Sandwich not getting the butterfly before the moon up here. So not going to be doing the route which gets soaring and then fuzzies to save a wall. Losing a bit of time to that, but that's fine. I think that's more of an advanced strat anyway. Not necessarily needed in Division B. Marco missing a fast hat. Gonna give Moby even more of an edge. But Sean Hartman also just going straight up the mountain. Sandwich now finishing up with Death Warp to get back up, grab this moon, and then we'll head down towards where Klepto is. Very nice butterfly there from Sean, very clean. Marco on 1 heart, so couldn't do the final fast hat. He's had a really rough time of it in Cloud. Moby now overtaking because of that. While Sandwich is maintaining this insane lead that he's managed to build up. While Sean Hartman kind of lags behind a bit, but still very far ahead of Moby and Marco. Sandwich taking the second death warp of the kingdom and going to get a soaring over Forgotten Isle. Oh, Marco missed Meme Tree. Now taking a death. Going for the CRJ again, getting it this time. Gonna only strengthen Moby's lead as he's now many, many moons ahead of Marco. Sean skipped a moon. I didn't see which one he skipped. Was it? Oh, it was peaking. Okay. He must have. Maybe he missed it the first time and just used that death warp to go get soaring first. Not a bad reroute. Just on the fly. He's going for a poison warp. He didn't get it though. Interesting. And Marco is doing the more advanced strat actually, of going for soaring and then fuzzies. Does that make it? It does. Yeah, Marco going for some advanced strats here. Very nice. That's going to save a death warp later if he's able to pull this off. Samdwidge getting swing in the breeze. No one will be getting it on Metro 2. Unless maybe if Marco wants to. Sandwich struggling in City Hall, actually missing that first jump. And yeah, he's having a really difficult time actually. Now completely off cycle. I'm trying to skip the cycle and just climb up immediately, but not making it work and having to wait for the platform anyway. Yeah, that's lost Sandwich using a bit of time. Might give Sean Hartman a chance to catch up. Got Moby heading towards Metro now. Marco taking a while to prepare that spin pound out of the cage. Will Sandwich go for Giglet? No, he will not. Okay. Not going to take the risk. That's fair. Not sure if he does it in any percent. I'm guessing maybe. But completely fair for him not to want to take the risk here. Sean having a much cleaner time in City Hall, so we'll probably make up some lost ground against Sandwich. Well, Moby, like a stud. Oh, the wire's trapped. That's not good. Are we good now? Let me know if that happens again, chat. This wire is kind of annoying me. We're gonna fix that up later this week. Alright, thanks. In that case, Moby now heading up to the chest. Sandwich already entering Day Metro here. Sean Hartman in the Mecha Wiggle fight. I don't think it was on your end, Smutty. The mic itself is fine, but sometimes the wire gets trapped and stuff and it causes that. And when they started saying it was staticky, that had happened. I've fixed it now. Sometimes gets like trapped in my chair, but I'm getting a new chair, which hopefully should prevent that from happening. Had some static issues in the past, okay. That's fair enough. If it happens again, Max is not here right now. If it happens again and like nothing's going on my end, I'll let you know. Just because then it probably is on your side. We got Sandwich starting off the musician's quest here, getting drummer. No one's gone for Giggler. No, looks like Marco isn't either. Yeah, Marco also got swaying in the breeze in Metro 1. Now, after Marco finishes, everyone will be in Day Metro, because Moby just entering it now. Sean now. Sandwich having a bit of trouble planting that seed there. Took him a couple of tries. He's now talking to the guitarist and getting the moon. Sean has also started on the musicians. Moby going to be planting the first seed here, and then we'll do the second one later during the guitarist moon, or like right before getting it. Marco will be joining them in Day Metro soon enough. Currently in the Bloody Moon cutscene. Sam's going to be going to grab his final musician and also look at a hint art down there before heading into the sewers and getting ready for the festival. Which it will be very important for them not to forget celebrating in the streets. Which would require a festival revisit if missed. Or just, I mean, that's not what would happen. They would get a backup moon, obviously, but the point being that moon is kind of not replaceable. And they'd also need to get a 2D moon, so it would have to be lunch and 2D. They'd get most likely. And of course they need an extra moon in Metro, because you only get 20. Oh, Marco throwing the seed off the building! That's not good. Gonna have to run it back around. Marco having a not great run so far. He's been really struggling. Now Sandwich heading up to Sewer Treasure. Nice. Sean soon going to be joining him in Sewers, I believe. Moby now heading over to the second seed and guitarist. Marco finally making it over to Pauline. There's been a really rough showing from Marco so far, but maybe my prediction of him being far stronger in post-game will let him bring things back. Maybe I'm right. Only one way to find out. Of course, we gotta get through main game first. Very clean movement at the end of Sewers there from Sandwich to get up to that button there. I love that movement. Obviously, no one going for Sewer Clip. No one's really going to be doing that in Darker. It saves like no time because of Sewer Treasure existing. We got Sandwich entering Festival, the first one of our runners to do so. Moby will hold 2 musicians up from Marco. I'm going to be coming into Sewers shortly. But not before Sean Hartman is able to get the story moon and prepare to leave the area. There's still a pretty solid gap in between the two of them. This race definitely is kind of divided, with Sean and Samdwidge on one side, Moby and Marco on the other. But it's very possible the post-game could change some things. Samdwidge celebrating in the streets, not forgetting it, very good. Hopefully Sean and the others also don't forget it. Sean being the one who's kind of coming up on it right now. I mean, it is worth bringing up Marco's load adjustments. So the lead he currently has, or like the lead that Moby currently has over him, isn't necessarily fully reflective, but it's kind of undoubtable at this point that Moby is very much ahead of Marco, even after load adjustments. Samdwidge on 1 HP, having a damage boost a bit, but we'll be able to get under Donkey Kong and finish him off without needing any more damage, so not going to be taking a death in Festival, luckily. Mistake that brutal and that impactful would put him behind Sean Hartman. Celebrating the streets from Sean there. Very important moon to not miss. Right, we got Sean also damage boosting through Festival. Help him make it to the end as quickly as possible. Only taking 1 damage though. No real impact to doing this except for the initial damage frames, because multi-moons don't have a damage refill. Moby not forgetting celebrating in the streets. Samdwidge already out of Metro 1. Gonna be heading to Snow 1 now. Samdwidge coming into Snow 1 here. Moby and Marco going through the Festival. Moby taking actually no damage at Festival, interesting. Marco the last one who hasn't yet gotten celebrating in the streets. We'll see if he forgets it, hopefully not. That is Sean finishing off Metro 1. Heading to Lake, not Lake, heading to Snow as well. Goes fine. And not everyone will soon be in Snow 1. But there shouldn't really be any major route changes. Of course, this is a very important split because it does have the snow clip out of bounds to get to Bound Ball early, which is very important. One person kind of getting stuck on one of these clips for too long might cause them to have a significant disadvantage. Samdwidge missed the initial snow clip, moon clip. Gonna be going for box clip as the backup. Getting it immediately. Box clip is a risky one because while it is largely considered to be one of the easiest RCCs, you only get 1 attempt at it. So if something goes wrong, you will have to resort to a different backup, which is not ideal at all. If box clip's the only one that you can do, then the only way you can reattempt it is by going in and out of the shop, which is kind of slow. But luckily, Sandwich had no problem with that and made it to Bound Bowl early. Next one we're going to see attempt is going to be Sean Hartman, followed by Moby. See this moon clip from Sean here. Oh, he got enough warp that looks... Yep, okay, he made it out of bounds. Very nice. It's going to let him get to Bound Bowl the easiest possible way. Well, we could get predictions in chat if they so wish regarding Sandwich's Bound Bowl time. I'm not sure what's a good time for him, so I don't really know what to predict. Maybe a 54.62, potentially. That's going to be my guess. Just a really rough, random number. Yeah, never mind. That's... Maybe? 4.51. Nice. Marco and Moby both entering loading zones at the same time. Moby with a pretty clean early Bound Bowl. Sean now just entering the race. Alright, let's see Marco's early Bound Bowl. Sandwich already in peace, doing this timer challenge here. Sean Hartman going to be finishing the race soon. He's in his final lap, while Moby just starting his first lap. Sandwich having no trouble with the bunny. Looks like Marco missed Snowclip there, gonna have to go for an RCC. And he's picking Screen Clip. This is going to be his chosen backup. Will it work? So he's having a bit of trouble there. Starting to remind me of Moby's IP clip struggles earlier in the race. Definitely not what Marco needs right now, because he's already behind. Oh, this could be really bad. Okay, there we go. He's through. Moby's coming up towards the end of the race, and Marco isn't even in a position where he's close to starting it. It's really going to cement his position close to the back of the race. 54.94 finish from Moby, pretty solid. Well, Sandwich coming out of Snow 1, heading into Seaside 1. Pretty solid showing from Sandwich so far. There has been some mistakes, but overall, it's been going quite well for him. And now we are in Seaside 1, or at least Sandwich is. Now he's going to plant the seed, hopefully in the right pot. We don't want to see the need for DSTA. And see which one that went in. I don't think it was the DSTA pot. Sandwich not making it all the way to the Gushen with his momentum from the Rocket Flower. Still managing to capture it. Now he's going to move on to the Gushen juggle segment where he wants to keep a Gushen. Or well, shortly after this he will. He needs to go to get to the Lighthouse Seal first. Sean Hartman now also entering Seaside. Still following behind Sandwich. The positioning in this race is kind of cemented by this point. The main question is not going to be if one of them can overtake the other, but rather what mistakes are these runners going to make, and how can we expect the dynamic to change in post-game. That's what we're going to be keeping an eye on here. And now Sandwich going to be moving on to Gushen Juggle. And the aim was going to be to essentially keep this Gushen for the rest of the kingdom until the beginning of the boss fight. Which is going to be by constantly moving him to places where he won't despawn and refilling him using moons and checkpoints. John having some issue with the camera as the Gushen just won't drop down. Might having to turn the camera up to get him to come back. Which is unfortunate because Sean actually had a decent amount of momentum still left from that Rocket Flower that he wasn't able to fully take advantage of. Now everyone except Marco is in Seaside 1. Sandwich going for that strat with the Gushen, trying to drop him down onto the Storymoon platform from above while diving over to Captain Toad, rather than just leaving the Gushen on the side of Toad's platform. Except the strat did work. Capturing it to avoid it despawning. Did that plan? No, it did not. I don't know which pot it is for DST. I don't know if Moby has to do it. Yeah, Sandwich having a successful Gushen juggle here. Grabbing that checkpoint to refill water. Now I'm going to spawn this moon and do the same thing. But didn't end up spawning the moon. Went back and grabbed the Gushen just so it wouldn't despawn. Which is fair enough. It's better to do that than to lose the Gushen here. Sean is also going to be coming up into that section very shortly. Or like, I guess it's currently in it, but it's not really easy to tell yet. Marco going to Seaside 1 now. Going to be finally joining Moby. That pot is fine, the long one is closest to volleyball. Okay, good to know. Not sure if anyone hit that pot during this race. Like the wrong one, I mean. Sean also notably recapturing the Gushen there to prevent it from despawning. A Sandwich entering the mollusk fight. Hopefully goes well. The main thing to pay attention to is going to be the boss cycles, including the island clip at the end. If you mess this boss up, he can do some really bad cycles where he goes basically around the whole kingdom, which is going to lose a lot of time. So next time, which was barely off with that. Going to have a slow second phase. Don't know if this breaks the cycle, but it is going to make things difficult for him. A refill using the Notes Moon that he spawned in earlier. All the runners will be doing this. And the boss is doing the cycle as intended, it seems. And yes, Sandwich got the island clip very well. The boss stopped right in the middle of the island. And he was able to kill it very quickly. So solid mollusk kill from Sandwich there. See if Sean can follow in his footsteps, because he's just entered the fight as well. Looks like Sean took some damage there. Not ideal. Well, I don't think anyone had any trouble with Russian juggling. See if Marco does. I wouldn't necessarily expect it. Although he is low on water right now. Might have to take some risky moves to make sure he doesn't run out. Or just some slow moves. Neither of which are ideal. Sean heading towards the island clip cycle. Stopping the boss in the right place. Drift out the way. Hits it again. And he did get the clip. And hit the ground pound as well. Solid mollusk there. Moby starting the boss fight. Sam entering luncheon 1. See how well Sandwich handles this. There's going to be a long split. Possibly a difficult one. Taking the pretty standard approach to the Goombet Moon there, to love above the lava. Well, judging by Moby's struggles with the camera here, he did get the boss cycle correctly. I don't know why he uncaptured the Gushing there. It did result in him taking unnecessary damage. It's going to be a minor time loss, but he did not lose the Gushing, so everything's fine. And very solid final phase. The island clip was successful, and he got a very quick kill there. So everyone ending off Seaside 1, basically just Sean is currently globing and Moby needs to go grab the multi-moon. Except for Marco, who's just about to start the boss fight. Well, Sandwich all the way up in Luncheon, killing Spewart already. Those are 2 boss fights in this split. Sean coming in a Luncheon 1. Sean really the only one of these runners that is even close to contesting Sandwich. Doing some different movement for Love Above the Lava. I don't think that's faster. To get those 2 Goombas first. Well, let's see the cheese from Samdwidge. I think that was okay, but we don't have Dancer here to rate it. Unfortunately, actually capturing the pan bro at the end kind of made it a lot slower, which is not ideal at all. See this final mollusk cycle from Marco. Yep, island clip was successful. We'll still be seeing Sean Hartman's cheese. Sandwich is currently in the Magma Crossing sub-area. Now heading over to mountains. Actually, no, he already got mountains, my bad. He did choose to do mountains first, which is fair. We have Marco also heading to Luncheon 1. Let's also see Moby's cheese because he's now coming up on that story moon. Moby has actually gained back quite a bit of ground compared to where he was coming out of Sand 1 with that IP clip mess up. He's played this quite well, must be said. Well, Sandwich already post-meat moldy here. Not doing the Capulus triple, which is fair enough. Instead of waiting for Cappy to come back. Before making his way across the gap. But he's fallen there, but he's going to be able to land on these Firebro platforms and climb back up. Not ideal though, because he does have to get overlooking here, which means he's got to climb all the way up to here. Yeah, not great, not what you would wish for, but at least he didn't fall in the lava. Sean did the sub-area first and gonna go get mountains now. Moby taking a similar approach. Basically separated from Sean's by the sub-area, which he has done. Sandwich getting this story moon at the same time as Marco getting the Spewer story moon. And Sean getting the meat multi-moon. So, huge gap kind of being established already. As predicted, Sandwich is going off in main game with this main game movement experience. Maybe he has more post-game experience. I'm not sure entirely. We'll see how he performs in post-game compared to players like Marco and Sean, who probably had more post-game experience. We'll find out. Not messing up the Piranha Plant moon there, which is good. I'm gonna do a vault to get over towards the peak climb there. Make his way up to Cockatiel, the second boss fight of Luncheon. Sean doing this movement here. Did he even do the timer challenge? Regardless, he's struggling with his movement right now. Kind of getting screwed by the collision on these roofs. But he's made it. Well, Moby actually right behind has saved a decent bit of time on Sean. It's because of that mess up that Sean was having trying to get over towards overlooking. Moby's right behind him. They are within seconds of each other. Yeah, this is really close now. Marco heading up towards the meat. Still a decent ways behind Moby and Sean. Sam was just kind of run away with it now. I mean, looking at the timers, this is insanely close. Yeah, Moby is ahead here. Yeah, absolutely Moby is ahead. That's it. Moby has overtaken Sean Hartman in Luncheon 1. Definitely an upset. Not necessarily expected after fiascos of earlier in the game, but Sean just hasn't been playing as consistently as Moby in the later half of main game. And not as consistently as he was in the earlier half, so Sean kind of suffering for this. They are basically tied up here now, though, looking at the timers, because Moby had more issues with the Piranha Plant Moon. Maybe Sean is now slightly ahead again, actually. But that bonk might, yeah, change it again. This is really close now between the two of them. There's these minor movement changes. Skip the cutscene, Sean. End of the Cockatiel fight at 104.22. Basically the same with Moby. They're pretty much tied up right now. Now Marco looking to catch up, heading towards overlooking. Samdwidge did not go for ruined chest clip. Gonna be climbing around the outside. Get up top. Well, Moby having a lot of trouble triggering this next phase of Cockatiel. Let's put Sean Hartman back ahead. Cockatiel can be an annoying fight. Marco having some trouble getting to the secret moon in this story cave here. While Samdwidge currently dispatching the ruined dragon. Yeah, Sean now pulling significantly ahead of Moby once again. This race just keeps going back and forth. New post-game will kind of solidify it in one direction or the other. We'll have to see. This could be very, very close, especially coming out of just coming out of main game. Well, everyone has already finished piecing luncheon while Marco just going for this Piranha Plant Moon here. Pretty clean movement getting over there. Fair play. Nice fireball there. Mario managed to speed things up. So Marco can get the moon faster. Do we know which one has switch to versus which one? Everyone switched to except for Marco, who is switch one. Is worth noting for everyone watching who might not know. Sean Hartman and Samdwidge are both pre-recorded, which is why, first of all, why Sean is able to talk in the chat during the race, and also why the stats on screen aren't showing Sean or Samdwidge, and are claiming that Moby has been leading the race, which obviously is not true. Nice bird jam from Samdwidge there. Starting off Bowser's 1. We are getting into the final part of main game here. This is progressing quite nicely. Sean finishing off the Ruined Dragon. Marco on the final phase. Segment coming to Bowser's 1 shortly. Marco leaving luncheon. You're at Rubik's Cube North American Championship right now. Like, are you competing? If so, good luck. But yeah, that makes sense. There's a reason you have to pre-record. Couldn't bring myself to bring whole setup with me. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, hopefully your pre-record performs well, and hopefully you have similarly good luck in the cubing competition. Looks like Marco did save the goat in Ruined, now sitting at a solid 765 points. Sandwich clearing out Shards Island and proceeding forwards. Bunnies are upcoming. Of course, he has to do the Jizo moons first. Oh! Going for Bowser Jam, missing, and trying to save it by going early, but it didn't work. Sandwich taking a death to Bowser Jam. Going for it again. Should be when this race is finishing. Nice. Sandwich really struggling to spawn in this moon here. Sean Hartman is going to be proceeding to Shards now, closely followed by Moby. Very clean shots from Sean Hartman there. And Sandwich landings our bomber, nice. I feel like the gap has definitely closed. That Bowser's Jam death helped Sean Hartman a lot. It definitely has hurt Sandwich's lead. Not enough to extinguish it though. He's still in a very dominant position. Sandwich, at least for the main game segment, staying in complete control of the race. While Marco just entering Bowser's, gonna try his best to catch up with the others, but still has a decent ways to go. Sean also messing up Bowser Jam, but... Oh, okay, he's able to save it. Bowser Jam taking names this run. You know, Moby not going for it, actually going around the other side. Instead of going around the back at all, which is slightly faster if you don't do Bowser Jam, I believe. Sean has actually gone for the Jizo Jam here. So is Moby. Very nice. Marco going a snapshot for a second there. This is true. Marco having some difficulties with shards here. Had to go back and grab that last shard, and then got hit by the bomb, knocked down. Not ideal. Well, yeah, Moby is making some progress. With Sean and Moby finishing off Harriet. If I were to guess, though, Sean has already done Topper. Yeah, Moby still has to. Oh no! Sean does still have to do Topper. I guess that did lose a lot more time than I thought. Yeah, Sean kind of messed up Harriet then. Allowed Moby to take the lead again. It's still very close between the two of them. But he has lost the initiative once again. Well, Sandwich already a couple minutes ahead of the other two. All the way up at the mech fight. About to start that, so let's see if that goes well for him. Going well so far for Sandwich. First two phases down. That's not ideal, but should be enough height to get back on top. Yeah, he's fine. Moby massacring the crates to get in there, to get the moon. Are all of these pre-recorded? No, for dude. Only Sandwich and Sean Hartman are pre-recorded. Moby and Marco are racing live right now. Marco going for the Gizo Dram. Getting it, nice. Yeah, solid mech from Sandwich. No issue there. Gonna be able to maintain this lead. I feel like Sean Hartman's already closed that gap slightly from Bunnies. I guess just the movement. Because of course Sean Hartman is the more experienced any percent player and probably the better player movement-wise. Yeah, that slight segment there alone, from Toad to the block, has already shrunk Moby's lead significantly. They're practically tied up again. Sean looks like he's ahead, but their timers are off sync, so basically they're pretty tied. Maybe Moby is ahead by like a second. The angle of the sun in their webcams was off. Wow. That is one way to detect a pre-record. And fair enough. We're missing the ground pound onto the Bowser head moon. I think he's like a second ahead of Sean now. Maybe not after that. Maybe not after that. That pause might have, yeah, tied it up. Or even put Sean ahead. Oh, that definitely put Sean ahead. Moby falling down on Birdless. Birdless climb on the first phase. And Sean not. Yeah, Moby having a lot of trouble with Birdless here. Sean already entering third phase. Moby getting launched. Does he have enough height? I don't think he does. Okay, he's landing on the top platform though, so he's going to be able to back this up. Oh, Moby. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, Moby suffering yet another meltdown. It was really close up until now, but he's conceded a lot of this time to Sean. Sean landing TA, securing his way out of the mech fight well before Moby was even able to hit the first bubble. That was very rough for Moby. Oh, Marco having finally finished Bunnies, now coming up towards Block and Toad, and then to the climb. Oh, but he's dying! Didn't get his dive on the Cappy. And taking a death. I have to climb back up towards the block again. Moby finishing off the mech fight. Definitely has conceded the initiative to Sean Hartman. There is a huge gap between the two of them now. Marco dying again! Taking a bonk. Try to do some safer movement, but he messed that up too. And still didn't get the outer wall checkpoint, so... Oh, this is not good. Marco taking a third death! Only mess up hurdles and races? Yeah, that's how it is. 100% in practice, 0% in races. Every time. Marco! Falling for the 4th time. Having some trouble getting up because of the spinies. Another death! Didn't get his cat bounce out, got a ground pound instead. This is insane to watch. Though nothing about this movement is going right for him. This is insane. Playing it very safe now. Fair enough. And yeah, getting that checkpoint as insurance. Getting hit by the ogre. I don't think he got out there. Well, Sandwich already in the final Bowser fight. His closest rival being Sean, who's only at Bunny Rock. Moby trying to catch up to Sean here, has to cross this gap. With Sean already on his way to cross a different gap, heading towards the chest room. Now Marco getting that strat with the Pokio then, nice. Now actually taking on the climb up to mech. Sandwich with a clean Bowser fight. Gonna be making his way into the escape section very shortly. Definitely on solid mid 2x pace from the end of main game. Probably going to be like a 124 if I were to guess. Nice Mooncave skip from Sean Hartman. He's going to be heading up to the final fight. Bit of a risky line with the rocket flower there from Moby, but it did work. Fortunately, he missed the second rocket flower, which is going to slow down his run up to Mooncave skip. Marco entering the mech, managed to get up to the climb, didn't forget the Pokio, making it up here without much further issue.
Hello.
Welcome back.
A bit longer than I said it was going to be.
Yeah, it's fine. You only missed Marco dying 5 times in Bowser's one.
Okay. W Marco.
Am I allowed to DNF? I mean, I don't think I decide whether you're allowed to do that. I think, as far as I'm aware, it's heavily discouraged.
Probably. I think Killjoy did, but you just end up being 4th, so what's the point when you can still play for a better place? Yeah, it is just a drop in the back.
It's just a drop in the back, exactly.
Yeah.
It is Darker Side, there's a lot of run left to go. There's every chance he just performs way better than everyone else in post game.
I agree with 0-4 on that. You really don't need to reset. There's still...
I mean, I understand after seeing that why you'd want to, but I would discourage it.
Yeah. That's what I actually felt like with my PB. I wanted to reset in main game, and then I got a 2-minute PB. So...
Yeah, there's still 2 hours of run left. You can definitely still lock in. Got Sandwich The very solid escape sequence there. Gonna be leaving main game with a 124. Very nice.
GG to him, that's actually better than any main game I've ever had, so...
Yeah, but 124.23 there, I think that was. Moon 1 exit. I'm gonna be
That's
heading
like-
into Mushroom 1.
It won't be, but that's like 3-0x pace, I'm not gonna lie.
Likely
That's a
not
really
gonna
good-
be a 3-0x, but yeah, very solid. Very solid
Yeah.
main game.
If it was me, I'd 3-0x because I'm the GOAT. Something like that, I think. Technically, we can't hold you hostage at your console, but I encourage continuing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not with that attitude, you can't.
Yeah. I'm gonna play for 2 more hours and I'm guaranteed to lose. Are you guaranteed
You're not
to lose?
guaranteed to lose, I don't think.
Because you're also Switch 1 as well, you gotta remember that. You're the only Switch 1 runner here, so you're actually like a minute ahead of what you think you are. So really, you're like less than half a Moon Kingdom behind when you think about it, and that is perfectly, you know,
So real.
that is perfectly able to come back.
You're less than 1 Moon Kingdom behind, everything's fine.
Yeah. You could still easily get 3rd or 2nd. So I don't see any reason to reset, to be honest.
Yeah, personally, I think I can still turn around.
I've seen weird stuff happen in this game, yes.
Yeah,
But
anything's possible, really.
honestly, I thought Marco, as an all-moon twinner, you'd know this. You'd know that anything's possible.
Sandwich having a pretty clean Mushroom 1 so far. Currently doing loose tile track down. Looks like it's going pretty well.
Bro called it by its full name.
Loose tile track down is a good name.
It is. I
I
spelled
will
tile.
be naming it.
Yeah. Bro's its full legal government name. Sandwich is known to throw. I mean,
It's not out the question.
yeah.
Sean Hartman with a 126.55 main game finish.
That
Moby
is
gonna get
a
a low 127.
aggressive hate, though. I feel like I don't want to read that out because it's kind of like a comms curse, but you know, even though it's not a comms curse, it's a chatter curse. But you know, it would feel like a comm curse if I read it out. I'm just at Sam. So true, bro did not at anyone. Unless it's like a Twitch account just called Sam.
0 people got added by this.
Yeah.
127.22 main game finish from Moby.
Yo, it says
So-
Marco 2nd, guys. The splits say that Marco
Wait, truth
2nd.
nuke, truth nuke. An IQ too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moby about 3 minutes behind Sandwich coming on a main game. Sean Hartman about 2 minutes behind.
That's what it was like
Solid,
in my
just
race.
solid
Red
2.5
Lunatic was like
minutes.
5 minutes behind me, and it said he was 2nd because I don't use splits.
Yeah, it's only ranking Moby and Marco because the other 2 are pre-recorded right now.
Yeah.
The 12 says he will have the pre-record stats thing fixed by next week's races, which is nice.
That's cool.
Sandwich now hitting the Moonrock in Snow 2. Sean Hartman in Mush 1. He hit the bunny. Is it just faster to get the moon at this point?
No. I do not know why he did that.
Accidentally, I would guess.
Yeah. I mean, if he's hit the bunny, you know, might as well get the moon, but... Is
He's
he gonna...
sticking
No,
to the
he's
route.
not.
He ain't getting the moon.
You could have had a free mushroom 2 gold, bro. You could have had a free mushroom 2 gold.
Wait, true. Imagine he didn't.
That'd be pretty funny. It's only like 3-4 seconds, probably.
Marco missed a fast hit there.
The other commentators should put their name on screen. I got
Smutty
taken off
comeback.
because I had to go. Yeah, whenever Smutty gets back, I think.
Could ping him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he said like.
So true. Yeah, I disappeared for a bit, so I got my name taken off.
Yeah.
So sad.
Sean's currently doing loose tile track down, so is Moby. They're actually both in the castle, so not that
But
far apart at all.
it is me, Maxsterious.
After Sean's little mess up, Moby was able to gain a bit of ground back, it looks like.
Moby completing loose tile track down.
Yep. Now we're going to be leaving the castle just behind Sean. See Sean's mushroom 1 exit. Well, Sandwich still in a very dominant position, but ahead into Shiveria.
Yeah, he's about like 2 minutes and 55 seconds ahead, I think.
Sean with a 1:30.09 exit.
Yeah, Sandwich is almost 3 minutes
Moby.
ahead of all of the competition, so
Moby
he's
with
got
a
a really good.
1:30.15 exit, so 6 seconds behind only.
Yeah, he's got a really good, exit to work with.
Yeah, even
Wouldn't be
if
surprised if he
the
did
theory
this.
is true that the others might outpace him in post game, because Sean, I believe, also has a decent bit of All Moon's experience. If I believe. I don't know about Darker experience, possibly.
I mean, All Moons kind of translates to Darker a bit,
Yeah,
fully.
just generally like knowing your way around post game kingdoms. Not fully, because some of the routing is quite different. But
So though, I would class myself as better at post game than main game. I've never done an All Moons run in my life. I've actually never even collected all the moons.
I mean, if you get good at Darker, you can also kind of claim that title, being better at post game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm pretty good at Darker. It's actually really easy to get good at post game. It's surprisingly easy. You just kind of watch runs and.
Oh, Fordude is right. A lot of the routing in All Moons is like very different to Darker. It's more just having the knowledge and like more confidence of post game movement rather than
That's what I meant. It's like it's way
knowing
easier
where
to
go
go
from moon to
from
moon.
All Moons to Darker than it is to do the opposite. I think. Because All Moons is more complex routing than Darker is.
Yeah, so, I kind of agree with that as someone who ran All Moon before Darker. It wasn't that hard to transfer over.
Yeah. Having played tons of Darker and doing AM yesterday, it's quite different, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They are two very different categories.
I do think the AM skills definitely transferred over there.
But yeah, they do transfer.
Yeah.
It's mostly the movement skills, which means just being able to navigate these post-game kingdoms more effectively. Those skills transfer between Darker and AM quite well. Whereas any percent mostly gives you main game movement skill. And it definitely gives you a lot of that, but it doesn't always translate fully to post-game just because of just the differences between any percent and like post-game categories. The playstyle is completely different.
Marco finished in main game for 132.41. If he throws 15 minutes, I will give you my life savings.
Well, you don't necessarily need him to throw 50 minutes and you get first. You can get like second or third.
I'm gonna be honest, I think he just wants to give away his life savings. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe Bro's feeling charitable. I don't know.
Might be. Who knows? Looks like Moby and his nickname in high school was Throw D Race. It's like Moby and Sean are both having some trouble getting up to this moon here.
I prefer Zach in the Box's high school nickname. The big change jump.
The big chain jump.
He said
Why
that
did they call him this?
He declined to comment on that.
Good to know. Next time I'm in a Zach in the Box stream, I'm gonna ask him why they called him the big chain jump in high school.
So true. He said that during his. I didn't figure out whether, because I never bothered to check. I didn't figure out if his race was pre-recorded or he's just chatting in the middle of the race. I couldn't.
He was just chatting in the middle of the race.
Okay.
He was the only one not pre-recorded.
He did a concerningly high amount of chat messages for someone that's in the middle of the speed.
Yeah. Marco not realizing that he didn't plant the seed initially and having to like do a bit of a double take. We got Sandwich finishing up Snow 2. Gonna be doing Blowy Noe. Does the single jump method. Gets that very cleanly. Wow. Heading to Cascade 2 now.
Probably like better than my Snow Gold or something, I think.
Oh, we got Sean Hartman getting the Story Moon just ahead of Moby.
He's getting a different story moon.
Marco
Wait.
beginning. No, it's the same one.
Oh no, it's the same one. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Marco beginning loose tile track down.
And we now have 3 different kingdoms with the runners.
We have 3 kingdoms on screen right now. Crazy stuff.
Dino skip from Sandwich, the hardest trick in the run.
Brew. Not ready for that truth nuke.
Yeah. Both Moby and Sean doing the same order. Doing the probably correct order, to be honest.
Brew.
I mean, it literally doesn't matter, but like, they kind of is a correct order. Same with, actually no, with musicians I just do whatever I feel like. Why don't people do DSS in Cascade too? Well you need to open, oh wait, it's 04 dude. I was gonna answer that question seriously, but then I realized it's 04 dude, so he's probably being ironic to replace that escape. Dude, you need to have the rock open. That you break open with the dino.
But like DSS is faster.
Wait, so IQ is too high. Yes, this might be the method. It's like it saves 10 seconds, I'm pretty sure.
Well, like, yeah, DSF saves 10 seconds, so like, why not?
Yeah, we should all start doing DSS in our Darker Side Cascade 2s.
Our Darker Side. We are all doing this.
Yeah. It's like how we are all doing Track 46 and Luncheon Free.
We are all doing this. This is true.
Yeah. And Sado's Metro 1 bullet building DSTA route.
Wait, true. Truth nuke. That was a certified IQ too high.
You can hit the moonwalk with Cappy by just rolling from the painting island. It's like useful. I mean, maybe because you could do like Cliff, I guess. You could do Cliff in Cascade 1, like you do in Darker Side, maybe. I mean, not Darker Side, it is Darker Side, but you do in Dark Side, right? That could be relevant. And then, like, use DSS in Cascade 1 to get the checkpoint and warp up. Like, after you... Wait, no. Oh, the Moonrock... Oh, the Moonrock would just spawn the cutscene. Yeah, it would.
It's notable that Moby is actually ahead now again.
Skip the dino in Cascade 2.
Overtaken Sean Hartman once more.
Would you do... After Chomp Through the Rocks, would you do the, Would you do the, what do you call it, the Under the Ground Moon, or would you just replace it? Like, would you keep zipping around? Because it's pretty fast, so...
Sandwich entering Cascade 2D, no mishaps with hat skip and a jump.
W, hat skip and jump, pretty W-goated moon. You do the cap... Oh, of course you do the Cappy flip, yeah!
Moby struggling a bit with Blowy Noe, but managing to get it.
Dude, please do some Cascade 2 ILs and 2P. I want to see this.
Sean doing the more traditional backflip method, but having some trouble here. Hello, Danster. Race is going quite well.
Except for Marco, who was complaining about wanting to reset.
Yeah, Marco wants to forfeit.
But yeah, it's gone pretty enjoyable for the viewers and stuff. Been a fun race. For what I've been here of it, anyway.
Com seems to not be up to date.
Yeah. Yeah, as Smuddy's not here right now, I left for a bit and he removed me before he left because obviously I
should probably ping Smuddy.
It's fine. Well, he'll come back when he comes back, I think. Is he like,
probably ask why you didn't ping him.
Oh, I'm back. Never mind. He's there. He is there. I'm back.
Oh. Yo.
Thanks, Muddy.
Maxsterious needs no introduction.
So true. They can just like feel the aura.
They just know.
Wait, that is like that one reaction image feels the aura. I was slightly distracted. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, good.
Moby not doing the cavi clip in 2P to get the under the
SMH.
ground moon. SMH. Neither is Sean
Holy
Hartman.
time loss.
These guys are so slow. They should have switched to 2P.
Alright, Moby not forgetting the big chain chomp. I'm pretty sure neither did Samdwidge.
He didn't forget Zach in the Box's nickname in high school.
He in fact did not forget Zack in the box. 2P Darker 20 next. True.
You are getting like 2 people participating. That's just called a race at that point. Maybe Kale as well. Maybe 3 people actually.
It's a three-way race. That's the whole
Maybe
point.
maybe Dax and SA might do it because they ran 2P Dark Side. So yeah, you get 4 people. Okay, you get a semi-finals and a finals. It's just gonna be O40 versus Gorgonim in the final. At that point, it's not even a tournament. That's just like a friendly rivalry, friendly race.
Well, Sean and Moby have finished up Mysterious Clouds.
Yeah, what if instead of Mysterious Clouds, it was like Maxsterious Clouds?
Okay. This guy.
Like they could like name after me and stuff.
This guy.
Do you guys not like the idea? So sad. I thought I was cooking with the idea. Yeah, Maxsterious Clouds, exactly. O40 gets it.
Oh, Sean Hartman dying.
Oh.
Oh.
He's gonna... Did he get the checkpoint, or is he gonna spawn outside of Maxsterious Clouds? Okay, he did get the checkpoint. Not planning to spawn outside of Maxsterious Clouds.
He did get the hat skip and a jump moon, so he can go straight to 2D, but that is going to give Moby a decent edge here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sandwich still maintaining his lead, already in Bowser's 2. This is solid here.
Yeah, Moby planning to leave 2D while Sean Hartman is still doing the notes. As
Yeah,
Marco making his way into the raceway where he's gonna talk to the what do you call it? The hat on the back of the thing. I forgot the name. Yeah, hat and seek, and then do the crates in the race room.
Hopefully doesn't have much trouble with Blowy Joey. We haven't really seen a clean Blowy Joey other than sandwiches. Both
So
Moby
we
and
have
Sean
seen one
some
then.
issues.
So we have seen it. That's the only. Yeah, we've
seen
one.
One. Out of 3 though.
Sure.
And I felt better saying it that way because the other 2 were really not clean.
Yeah.
Oh, Marco does the triple.
Marco went for the go triple jump strat. We love to see it. Not getting it though.
Sam's doing a pretty good run, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, Sean and Moby have both had their decent few mess ups, and Marco's been getting obliterated by the game.
Low 124 main game exit.
Marco landing Blowy Noe.
I'd say it's a pretty
Sam's
good
run
run.
has been really good.
But it is a mixture of both. I think.
If Moby definitely with a bit of an advantage over Sean here, a couple moons up from him. Marco now entering Cascade 2, catching up to the others, but Moby will be leaving soon. It's worth noting both Moby and Sean were the ones that got the above a hat that didn't get Cliff, or that didn't get Chest in Cascade 1.
So
they're gonna have to remember to get it here.
During the timer challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, Moby's remembered. Hopefully Sean does.
Yeah. Would be ideal. Would be optimal.
It would be optimal. Yeah, he did remember. And now he's managed to clear that up. Now he'll be able to head over to Bowser's 2.
And we'll see, did Sean Hartman remember? I mean, I assume these guys will remember because it's their own routes, you know?
Yeah, I think they remember.
Yeah.
He remembers.
He remember. He do be remember. Yeah.
We got Marco having nailed the second dino skip of the round.
Samway getting the most difficult bird in the game.
Yep, I hate that bird. That bird that I hate.
I hate that bird, but the worst thing is I don't have the right to hate that bird because I have the BTT segment for it. But I can't do it in runs. I can't do it in runs, but I have the segment.
No one likes it when you complain about the bird.
Yeah.
Moby going for the vector down to farm behind bars.
I can do the spin for a raw cancel strategy, but I can't just throw Cappy into it. Apparently, that's just too difficult.
And he did succeed in that. Sean also going to be going for it after getting this vault.
Like, at this point, I might just start doing the BTT strat and runs. You know? It's...
Might be more successful.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm about equal consistency.
Marco almost having some trouble with Mysterious Clouds there, but getting a ledge grab and making it up.
I think you misspoke Maxsterious Clouds.
Maxsterious Clouds.
Yeah. Marco completing Maxsterious Clouds, getting the main moon. What is so mysterious about the clouds anyway? Do we know that?
Oh no, there's a question mark on top of them.
So true.
That conveys mystery.
Yeah. It doesn't seem so Maxsterious in retrospect. No.
You might be right.
No.
Oh, Marco. Oh no!
Messing up on a single Mysterious Cloud.
Failing, hat skip and a jump, taking another death. We sent back to the checkpoint.
Bro said another just to insult him.
It's been rough for him this run.
Dude, I feel so bad if I was playing the game and I wanted to reset and then a commentator just said, "Oh yeah, another death." Like, dude.
Another one.
Just piling on the misery. Like I'd probably just reset, like especially if I rolled over the pipe in Darker. I'm dragging my own joke now. Shrino's not here to do it for me, so.
Marco having no trouble with the chain jump rock there. I mean, for what it's worth, you can see his post-game confidence. His movement's been pretty clean, aside from the part when he died. His movement was pretty clean, except when it wasn't. Got Sandwich already in Seaside 2, a very significant lead over Moby and Sean. But those other two are quite close together. Sean basically is going to be clearing up these two moons on the Ogre Island. Just Moby's already done them. Moby managing to hit the bird.
Yep.
Sandwich doing the treasure trap.
Getting the correct order of treasure chest.
Not forgetting the treasure chest order, which would have been kind of sad.
Dude, you know what's funny? I never remember.
Do the clip, that's true.
I don't remember the chest order until I get into a run, but my hands remember the order.
I used to be the same, and then I tried to remember the order, but I ended up always second guessing myself, and then doing the wrong order. So
my hands just remember it. My brain, my brain doesn't remember the order, but my hands do. So,
I just started trusting my hands, and then eventually my brain
caught up. Is this clip even faster in Darker? Technically, is what I will say.
Oh, Sean missing the
He's literally like 0.2, I think, if you don't do the hint out of bounds. It's really not worth it, but some people just do it because it's enjoyable. Which honestly I respect. I used to be one of those people, and then I just lost my skill at the clip.
Like, it's not worth it, only saves 0.2. Haha, funny clip.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. And honestly, the haha
Moby
funny
hitting
clip,
both of the bunnies and Bowsers for good measure.
the haha funny clip, people know what they're doing in life.
Mm-hmm. They still have that joy and whimsy with them.
Yeah. And honestly, in a 3-hour category, you need the joy and whimsy. You'll do it in
Yeah.
the race.
I think we all need a bit more joy and whimsy in our lives.
Exactly.
As a whole. Do
Send them a
slot
message.
seed? That doesn't sound very joyous and whimsical.
That is not joyous and whimsical, okay. I've watched the VTT segment for that. It does not look joyous or whimsical.
I will find my joy and whimsy elsewhere, sir.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Marco about to go for the farm behind bars vector. Moby currently in the Jesus sub area. Sean not having any trouble with these moons up on top of the keep.
Oh yeah, vector.
It is quite joyous indeed, I assure you. I think I agree with that.
She C on my side till I 2D section.
Alright.
Very valuable insight, I know.
This is the commentary everyone needed.
Yeah. And honestly, we should not be complaining about this commentary because, like, it's good. I think.
To sound like there was gonna be like a huge, like really insightful point made there, and then it was just, it's good.
Yeah.
Holy peak.
That's pretty much how,
doing
like, my
notes.
commentary is. It's just,
Pretty solid notes there from Sandwich. I like the way he did that.
yeah.
Brought him closer to the moon. Well, Moby has made it into Seaside too. Sean will be
Like,
following very shortly.
Once in a while, I'll say something actually insightful about the race. The rest of the time, I'm just gonna say some random stuff.
Oh, never mind. Sean's doing Invader. Not faster on Switch 2, but I'm guessing he's just used to playing on Switch 1, so he's doing it out of instinct.
Keeping the route the same, probably.
And he's gonna skip a moon later.
Unless he's doing outfit route. That's the only thing I could see, potentially.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He hasn't bought the pirate outfit yet, if he's doing outfit route.
You usually buy it in Wooditzer.
I see.
So, yeah. It wouldn't... I mean, some people like to buy it earlier. I think Mark Lucas buys it in Cascade.
Yeah, he did yesterday in his race.
You can kind of buy
a bit
it.
of trouble spawning the notes here.
Cascade, Bowser's, Seaside. You can pretty much buy it wherever you want, to be honest.
Yeah, as long as it's before Lake.
Yeah.
It's anything that you go to shop before Lake, really.
Yeah.
Moby having no trouble grabbing the bird there.
Yeah.
While Sean doing treasure trap, and we'll soon be going over to the lighthouse to get those moons himself. Marco's a bit lower on the wall than I think he's supposed to be. But yeah, very solid notes after that. Immediately flicking up and just grabbing all of them. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Now I think he's going to go get the bird. Then do everything, then pass the moving wall and everything around the...
Yeah.
That's going to be him heading into Seaside 2 after that. But Sean still consistently only a few moons behind Moby. This is still very close between the two of them. Sean grabbing the bird, refilling the Gushen.
Marco getting past the moving wall. Gonna be warping up, doing some dark side movement. Dark side fans in chat, you can claim your spot for a couple minutes. Because this is all dark side stuff. There are a surprisingly high amount of similarities between dark side and darker.
Yeah, a lot of the routing is fairly similar, because it's going to be more similar to Dark Side than All Moons, for example, because, I mean, with All Moons you're getting every moon, whereas Darker you're just getting the fastest. And
With
Dark
all
Side is
moons, you're
also getting the
every moon.
fastest.
So it's such incredible, valuable insight there. With all moons, you're getting every moon.
But it's like with Dark, you're only getting the fastest ones, and with
Yeah.
Darker, you're also only getting the fastest ones.
You're getting
So
the fastest
there's going to be a
ones,
lot of
but in every
overlap.
kingdom. That's kind of how it is. You're getting the fastest ones, but in the kingdoms you need world peace to get the fast ones in.
Yeah, you're
Right.
getting the fast moons, but like more.
Yeah.
And like world peace.
Yeah.
Samdwidge already all the way in Wooded too. He's been able to maintain this lead very well.
Darker would be such a good category if just like you didn't have to get world peace, you know? Like it would generally be the best thing of all time.
Meanwhile, about it's about half a seaside maze 2D area between Sean and Moby now. Because that's how
We're really
measure
just using
things.
we're really using anything but the metric system.
Well, that's the problem. We use the metric system and the imperial system. We can't decide between them.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
New imperial value for time just dropped. Half a seaside.
Now we're using seaside 2D instead.
Yeah.
Which I think is better, honestly.
Well, that's the average imperial measurement.
Marco having a bit of trouble in the Gizo room, but managing to figure it out. He is on Switch 1, so I would expect him to do Invader. Sean finishing up the 2D area, and going to be moving to the any percent movement section, which is...
You know how when you get the option and they've got like the flags next to the languages and you've got like English with the American flag and then English with the British flag? That's just like this race.
True.
It's just like, which one are you selecting? Like, American English or British English?
English simplified or English traditional.
IQ too high.
Samdwidge having a very clean Talkdrift fight right now. Talkdrift not particularly interesting, but you do love to see it being done this clean.
Yeah, Samdwidge is still on 309 pace. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, he's been very much maintaining the initiative here. He's absolutely dominant in this race.
Yeah, he's just flying in this race. Low 158, that's like 50 seconds better than my best ever Talkdrift. So essentially, he's like 3.0x pace. If he keeps it up.
The Samdwidge now done with the boring part of Wooded 2. Moving on to the part where you actually collect moons. But first, going to have some any percent movement.
The boring part of Wooded 2, isn't that just the whole of it? Wooded 2 hate in the chat. We love to see some Wooded 2 hate.
Why are we hating on Wooded 2?
The only thing that's good about Wooded 2 is when you get to see the painting at the end and then you get to leave.
Wooded 2 starts with a W for a reason, alright? WSM is a great partial.
Genius. An actual genius.
WSM is the greatest partial. That's why it starts with a W.
WSM would be good if there was no Wooded.
That's the W part. What do you mean? WSM is peak Odyssey.
Yeah, it would be peak though. It would be extra peak if like some parts of Wooded didn't exist.
Samdwidge looking at the sand hint art, which shows that
I think
Maxsterious'
really
to
enjoyable.
Maxsterious' horror, part of Wooded will be entering sand.
Yeah. Like I think this part of Wooded is like kind of depressing. Like until like except the toad jump, the first warp is all just like everything until like Goomba Love is kind of depressing. Just like oh, it's a bit of a slog. You don't get very many moons, but you spend a long time there.
Oh, Sandwich missing the crate there. He unloaded it too quickly.
It was proved wrong by literally anyone who's played Darker.
This is just wrong.
No,
People will say
WSM.
WSM is an ass partial and then say my favorite part of Darker is main game. Come on, bro.
Dude, Pro was genuinely saying that the other day.
The proper Darker crash out was a legendary moment.
Yeah. Oh, hi Pro.
Oh, speaking of Pro. Yo.
It's definitely nice if everyone works. Yeah.
The man himself.
I agree. If you get like a good WSM, it feels like.
But did Pro raid when we said that?
Oh, I
he was live before. Did he raid out SMO community?
Like WSM's good when it goes well, but when it doesn't go well, it's just like a horror show. You know?
Notably, Sean Hartman getting the tall fence not right after painting, so he doesn't have to do the during the timer challenge, which is, I suppose, fair enough if you're not confident. Sandwich having a pretty good time so far. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
He doesn't know about the blocks. He's warping back up.
WCom curse, bro. WCom curse.
True. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. An IQ too low.
I only know because I saw Tyron do it one time, and when I was watching his stream, like I wouldn't have known otherwise.
It's a nice note from Marco. I
have no clue. I have no clue how you're supposed to get that moon casually. Like you can't get that moon without like a cat bounce. I don't think.
What, but not under the observation deck?
Yeah.
You use an uproot.
Oh, you can bring an uproot up there?
Yeah, there's an uproot like basically just below the checkpoint, the Station 8 checkpoint.
I didn't know that.
There's like another uproot that no one ever uses and runs because who needs an uproot up there?
Probably Tyron because his first playthrough.
Okay.
The Tyron first playthrough jokes are probably being dragged a bit too much.
You say it's Tyron's first playthrough, yet he still beat your PB. What does that say about you?
He's spliced.
Okay, bro.
Because he was... Well, it couldn't have been, because he only got to sand after 2 hours. So... I don't know how he beat the rest of the game in, what, under an hour. So he must have spliced. He must have, like, added... He used mods to add some extra moons, I think.
We officially have Moby in the more interesting part of Wooded 2.
Agreed.
And Sean Hartman about to be in the more interesting
part. Sandwich in the more interesting part of Wooded 2.
This part of Wooded 2 is interesting. Unfortunately, it also has flooded pipes.
Flooded pipes is really easy, though. It's just... I mean, it's any percent.
It's not that hard, but I don't like it.
Yeah. It just feels nice because it's something that goes...
literally 10 minutes after it started.
What I like
I have not been engaging in the Tyrant hate.
Yeah, what I like about the flooded pipes is that because it's darker, you don't need to worry about doing hard strats, and it just works every time. It's like a moment where you can kind of just turn your brain off, you know. Comes making fun of races as a no-go. You missed our entire Tyrant Div S race.
Thank you, Pro.
I'm talking about Max and Schweiner.
Sam went for pipes clip there. Unfortunately, didn't get it.
Engaging in the jokes. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's unwatchable with audio. That's crazy.
Moby having some struggles hitting that crate moon there.
I didn't know Sandwich was doing this sub area. That actually kind of surprised me.
Is Sandwich actually doing Invisible Road?
Yeah, I guess. I'm assuming he just doesn't. He's not confident with VCC, which is fair enough. I actually got told the other day by BP that my method of doing VCC was actually losing me time and I'd be faster doing Invisible Road. But I don't entirely trust that. I know it's BP and he's like pretty SMO smart and stuff, but VCC's fun.
VCC is fun.
Yeah. Hi, Roller. Welcome to the stream. Did not know that you still existed, to be honest. Very alive. Good. If I leave and this immediately degrades back in Siren, hey, I will just return. I will return just to smite the comms before my race. Then. Oh wait, that was the commentator. I just realized that was you saying that.
That was me.
I just realized. I was reading that out as if it was like a chatter's message. And I was like, oh wait, it's Nimbus.
Was me.
Yeah.
I intend to stand by this statement.
It won't, don't worry. Mostly because at some point I do have to go.
Sean landing the Captain Toad jump here. Moby's still a few moons ahead.
It won't turn into Tyrant here. He's not here, so I'm not going to randomly diss Tyrant.
Hasn't stopped you with the rest of this race. Yeah, alright.
Roller Rock when Odyssey return? Maybe? You got to bump me.
Random RNG Roller Rock appearance in chat.
I don't know why I'm reading out all the chat messages. They're not for me. It's just a random conversation. It's like, oh yeah, hi guys, I'm here.
Sean does know about the invis blocks. He has got that ball knowledge.
Sean has an IQ too high.
He does. No
Switch 2 though? Wait, what's Proper's PB? Is it like a 57 3x?
I believe so. It might be a 2x now. I don't remember. It's been a while since I checked.
Honestly, I don't even think
3x or it's a 2x.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think.
Oh, it's a 17 now?
17. Maybe he might need Switch 2 though.
Okay, no, that was a misclick.
No way. Do you not know?
How do you not know?
Honestly, real. That's what it gets like when you have a PB that you're not happy with and you want to continue running. You just kind of forget what it is.
Because I'm 27. Okay, so there's a 2x now.
27.
Nice.
Yeah, yours is a 58, 18. I was there.
Sean grabbing the Gumbet moon.
Better? Yeah, actually, I don't think Proper has ever gotten a 58, 18 equivalent on Switch. On Switch 2. On Switch 1. Yeah.
Moby entering Invisible Road.
Not sure if, isn't Roller on physical though? I was there too. Yeah, I'd hope you were. I'd hope you were there for your own BB.
Not sure if Sean is planning on doing Invis Road.
Could be Sean. If he doesn't do Invisible Road, that's just W. Nobody cares about physical. Oh. You're on digital? I always remember you being on physical. Am I just making that up? That is true, though. Nobody does care about physical. As a physical user myself, it's really not that deep. It's like 10 seconds.
Moby entering bird cycle here, and Sandwich, and also just missing that moon, so that's fun. And Sandwich actually entering Sand 2 already.
I mean, like, my PB would be 58 if it was switched to digital, but I don't really care.
was a brief moment where all of the players were back in the same kingdom, as Marco is in Wooded 2, has beaten Talk Drift actually.
But Sandwich is making his way into Sand 2, where he's opening the Moon Rock and not doing Bird Cycle like the mistake I made earlier in the video. Because I had a random idea that he was doing Bird Cycle.
Now Sean is going to do Bird Cycle. I don't know if he's doing Invis Road. This Wooded 2 from Moby... Okay, he's doing Invis Road. This Wooded 2 from Moby has been a lot cleaner than Sean's. And Moby has definitely extended his lead.
You have 59? Yeah. I have a 59-58. I was the 100 skip guy. I mean, I know that happened when you weren't in the community, but yeah. I have 59 now. It's really bad though. I should get a 58 at some point. I do, yeah. I still haven't PB'd since then, and that was in... Was it November? It might have been December, actually. Most undeserved 59. Dude, I lost like, yeah, you do make a good point. I probably logged in 59 level, but like, I lost like 20 seconds in luncheon, you know. Which switch is that on? Switch 1.
Oh, Marco missing the toad jump, but fortunately did not die, so going for a second attempt.
Oh yeah, for some point I should be able to like 58 now. I've gotten a lot better since. Like, I've improved myself by almost a minute since, so 58 soon. Fire, thank you.
See if Sean Hartman hit his Bird Cycle.
I think when I was talking to you and stuff, I think I had like a 104 last time I talked to you, so... Times change. When are you getting 58-17? I don't even know if I want to push that far, to be honest. I don't really enjoy any percent that much. Would be W, but it'd probably be if I got like switched to, I think, at some point.
Where is the bird for Sean? Is it far enough away that he can do the timer challenge? We'll see.
Like 58-17 is like 5 seconds better than myself.
He's going for it. Sean's going for it. Hopefully this still works out with the bird. Otherwise he might be in a bad way. Yeah. It's like Moby, I think he went for the clip there and didn't get it.
So
Sean
as of
getting
now...
Cabby back, but having some trouble with his movement.
Oh,
and he's missing the bird. Went for it with an up throw at the last second, but got a spin throw. And unfortunately, the bird has escaped. That is not ideal. He's going to be a moon down from all the others.
He's going to have to back something up there.
He did get Invader earlier, so he's currently even with Moby on
one of the shot moons, most likely.
Moby will overtake in Luncheon, and Sean will have to get a backup.
Yeah, I was going to say Luncheon shot.
Yeah, it's going to be Luncheon.
But then again, Luncheon is quite far away. There might be some mistakes that Moby could potentially make that would mean he wouldn't overtake.
Yeah. I mean, there's still some way to go.
Yeah, so I wouldn't expect like a full placement change. It might be like a lead change or something, but yeah.
And Moby heading up to...
Yeah, I've realized I spent too much time talking about my own any percent stuff, so it's in the comments there.
After the sand painting and leaving Wooded 2, moving into sand. Finally, again in the same kingdom as Sandwich, who still continues to retain complete dominance in this race.
You know, if Sandwich were to change one letter in his name, he'd be called Sandwich, and then he'd like be good at Sand Kingdom, I think.
Okay.
Something like that.
Sandwich had some trouble hitting the bird there, though. Gonna have to back that up at some point.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
Is he planning to get it now? Yeah, he's planning to get it after the timer, I think.
Yeah, I see.
That's completely fair. That's actually not
that actually doesn't line up too badly for him to then go and get Cactus. That's honestly fine.
Surprisingly fast, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's surprisingly okay. Like,
yeah.
I won't be too worried about that at all. Marco about to head into Flooded Pipes. Sean hasn't done this, not yet?
Yeah, what is he doing? Did he do the
order? He did he just did timer...
Is this method?
3.
Is this... Is this the method? Is this like
He's
something
fallen
new?
down. I guess he's just gonna go around to go get thanks for the charge in timer 2. This is a weird order.
I'm guessing he forgot something, or maybe this is just like a weird 2018 route or something. I don't know.
I mean, who knows really?
That's really what I chalk everything down to, weird 2018 routes.
Yeah.
It usually is.
Doing
Like
that
fadeaways
Procon
around
down
them.
throw.
Yeah. Just flexing the Joy-Con usage. Well, I don't know. Wait, no. Sorry. Procon that, yeah.
Where is he going? Wait, what? Oh, he's gonna. Is he on a bird?
What?
He's gonna. He's gonna get the bird. It's right there. Wait,
that
and
is,
IQ's too high.
that is something. I mean, it worked. That is actually just genius routing, I guess. I mean, it's probably not fast, but it is genius routing.
I mean, that is a backup of all time. He doesn't have to get an extra moon now,
That's
though he
definitely,
is significantly behind after these losses in Wooded 2.
that is like a new one. That has to be an original, like.
Yeah, that's
strategy.
pretty W actually. It has conceded a decent bit of ground to Moby, unfortunately for Sean. So he might be on the back foot now in this race.
Sandwich making
We'll
his
have to
way
see.
up the 2D round tower, and Moby manipulating the camera, I think, to try and get a good cycle with the Goombas. Successful on that?
Looks like it was successful. Yeah, we'll have to see if Sean is able to reclaim any level of initiative here. He's kind of being left behind. It's not going to be me that's seeing this, though, because I got to get going.
Okay.
So I'll be leaving it up to Maxsterious for now. Potentially another commentator will come in later. I'm not sure. There's been no confirmation on that. But we could try and reach one if we really need to. I'm not really certain. But yeah, for now, that's going to be it from me. I hope you all enjoyed me being here, my commentary.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'll be racing in an hour and a half, so yeah, stick around for that.
It'll be easy.
Alright.
I'll watch
Bye-bye.
Nimbus's race. Bye. Yep, guys, watch Nimbus's race later. He'll be a fun, enjoyable Division C race. Definitely go see it. It'll be a good one. Yeah, I've been entrusted to this alone. If you're still there, Smuddy, you might want to just remove his name tag because he's not going to be coming back. I'll go ping another commentator just in case, because I'll probably have to go soon too. Commentator. Let's have a look. I've got to be more locked in on comms now. I can't just rely on my co-commentator. Sandwich making his way into the bullet bill sub area. Clean dive vault from him. That's pretty cool. And Marco gonna be finishing up Wooded, being the last player to leave. Yeah, Wooded Kingdom. And everyone's gonna be in sand now. It's pretty cool. I don't think we're seeing any outfit routes, because Wooded was the last kingdom that you had the opportunity to buy outfits, so it seems like there is no outfit route. Any runners? They're all doing like the cap 2 quadruple. Oh, Marco reset, I think. That is unfortunate. We do have one racer out. I didn't see what happened. If anyone in chat did, they can let me know, but unless you just ended stream or something, stream crash maybe. But I think you reset. That's gonna be GG for Marco. That's 4th place for him. I think. Yeah, did he reset? I think he did, Retro. Did you see it? Yeah, it's fair. Hopefully he can better get it. Yeah. Hopefully he can get a better next race. He's gonna be against Killjoy and another players. So the situation that's is ahead of you. Yeah, he probably did reset most likely. Oh yeah, reset. Yeah, I see. Sandwich grabbing the Bowser's into gonna be attempting the most difficult moon in the game. This timer challenge. Most people die on it, so hopefully he doesn't die here. That would be very unfortunate. Looks like he's gonna. Wait, Comms curse. That's not what I meant. Sandwich, that's not what I meant. Sandwich, that's not what I meant. He's just choosing to skip it, that's fair enough. There's no way I just predicted that. I was trying to make a joke like the death walk joke, you know? And then he just actually just dies. That's not real. I have no clue, Retro. I don't know if there is a reward. Comcast. Yep. I mean, I know it's already happened, but Comcast. There's a forfeit button in the client. You can put that in mark. Sorry, I'm reading. I don't know why I'm reading that message. It's not for me. Yeah. Sandwich making his way into Metro 2, which is, in my opinion, one of the most fun splits in both games. Definitely the best play in Painting Chain. Actually, Lunch and 2, I don't know. It's pretty close, though. Good luck, all 5. Yes, I said 5. W luck, thank you. Yeah, that looks correct, Slutty, I think. What I see on the restream looks right. Because it says forfeit on the bottom. So I think. And we got the green screen QR code. Did we get the green screen problem fixed? Or it's like, you know, whenever anyone went on like a green platform, the QR code showed up? I assume that got fixed, because I haven't seen it in a while. That was pretty funny, though. Like, I do have to admit that was funny when that was happening. Sandwich having some trouble spawning the cafe moon. Doing the camera time, being optimal, I guess. Optimal gamer. Sandwich into people room. Moby really, honestly, quite far extending his lead over Sean at the moment. This could be a clear second place. I mean, there's a long time left, but would not surprise me one bit if he... Marco, yeah. Marco forfeited. He was really far behind. I don't think he really wanted to continue a run to get 4th place. So yeah, he's out. Sandwich, does he know the fast Pauline strat? Let's see, he might know. He might be in the know. he could be in the know. Don't know if he's in the know. That camera angle does not tell me that he's in the know with the fast Pauline. No, samdwidge. We could have had the fast Pauline shots. From respect for playing it safe though. He doesn't know. Okay, Moby now entering the most difficult area of the game, where most people tend to die on, including samdwidge. I thought he was gonna die as well. Oh no, he died, guys. He died. Comscurs, SMH. Is he gonna be going for the dram? That would be interesting to see. Oh, samdwidge opting to get a backup moon. I don't know what moon he missed, but he's choosing to get Captain Toad, which is a commonly considered backup moon. It's not really in any major route. No, so true, Retro, so true. He missed the time. Oh yeah, of course it was. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Samdwidge missed the timer challenge in Sam 2, which is the hardest moon in the game. Because, as proven. The one in Shards Island on Sam 2. The one, like, you know, people death warp on, he actually died. No, it wasn't just a death warp this time. Yeah, he didn't get the moon, no. He got the key and then died. And he got the death warp back, so he's just like, okay, I'll replace it, which is fair enough. I respect the decision-making process. Probably the best move. Knowing me, I probably would have tried to get it, but he made the correct choice. Moby opening the Moon Rock, gonna be going into Metro 2, Goat Kingdom, and Hartman making his way using the glide on to the Shards Island. He'll need 2 backups because of Toadette. All timers required in route. I don't know if he knows that though. I know it's a pre-record, but I don't know if he knows that. Because I actually didn't know that. That's the first I've heard. Like, I know you get 25 timers, but I didn't know it was that close. Oh, 2D well. Nobody's doing 2D well in Darker. That's just like the worst decision ever. Dude, at that point, just do KFR twice. 2D well in Dark is like, yeah, what are we doing? 2D well is not the meta. He made a statement so true, even his gang is agreeing. Real. Lunch and shop if he doesn't do it already. Yeah, it might just be the mechanic. I would have done the mechanic duo. Or the deep down under. I know, deep down. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Oh no, deep down under, that's it. Yeah, that one. Down under Australia moon, I think. Something like that. Yeah, those two, yeah. That or the mechanic duo with the shop and the mechanic. But I used to go from the mechanic option if I ever needed a backup, just because I liked the outfit. That's the only reason I do outfit route now. Just because the outfit's fun, it's cool. Also, I hate Cap 2 when, you know, the Cap 2 quadruple, so that's also the other reason I do outfit route. Mechanic plus shot might be faster, yeah. Wouldn't surprise me. It's like... Oh, I don't have a seed in DSTA yet? Is that... What seed would you go for? I can't see another optimal seed. Yeah, I can't think of any more optimal seeds that aren't already in the route. Yeah, 2 people are pre-recording. I've been very silent. Sandwich getting the Giggler Moon and Metro 2. Reset. It's been impossible for me to get anything other than Forsen's main game. That is fair enough. Like, guys, and understand. Sean Hartman completing the fast volley in Ireland. Very clean, very fast. While Sandwich is entering the waves of poison. Let's just see, I was out for a minute. Did I miss anything in Twitch chat? Don't think so. Third place out of the ledge. Right for Tuesday. If you book yourself better play. And no. Let's play and lose and not play at all. Well, Marco also did play though. You have to consider that Marco played for as long as he could. I feel like there's a limit at some point, to that. Like, you get to a point where it's like, continuing, you're just in a bad mental state. How would you want to continue a run like that? So honestly, I agree with Marco's decision making there. Not everyone might, but it's Marco's decision, so yeah, it's fine. Sean Hartman making his way into one of my personal favorite sub areas. This ogre sub area in Metro. Forgot the proper name of it for some reason. Pitch Black Mountain, that's it. Must be nice to not be able to be last in your race. Moby is also live. Yeah, Moby's the only player that's currently live right now. The other two are pre-records. Marco was live, but obviously isn't anymore. And Sean Hartman and Sandwich are pre-records. Sandwich is still on pretty good pace, honestly. Like, he's now not ahead of what I would be at this point, but he feels very good. Cleanly on winning pace, maybe PB pace. I don't know. Is this PB a 317? I think. So yeah, Sandwich still very much on PB pace. Obviously, he knows whether he got PB or not, but I doubt he's here. Sandwich completing the red room, which is another one of my personal favorites. Actually, everyone's just in really good areas, fun areas of the game right now. Static? Wait, is it from my end? That might just be because I turned my fan off. I'll try and move my mic a bit further away. Give me a sec. That might be coming from my end. Is it reduced any much? I might just turn it off, to be honest. I might just have to turn the fan off. If it's a bit too annoying for you guys. It has reduced? Okay, that's good. So yeah, it definitely is my end then. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, Sean Hartman doing Metro Shop. And Invader. I feel like Sean Hartman also almost has too many moves. I don't want to say that. He probably knows his route, but I do feel like he has a very high amount of moves. Yeah. Ooh, Hartman with an interesting strategy to get that timer. I don't know if that's fast. It's cool, but I don't know if it's fast. Sandwich honestly on really good pace, like 312, 313 pace. I hope he's able to clutch it out. Would be nice to see a good PB, big PB in our Division B race. Honestly, I do think this tourney is a great idea for the community. Like, just gets people to try new categories and stuff. You know, gets people into Darker and stuff, which I think is a great addition. Just having any percent 20s every year is kind of boring, so it's nice that we have some, you know, Talker 2, Darker, stuff like that. Keeps it interesting. 25 completed runs in Darker under your belt. That's great. I think that's more than I have, to be honest, and I'm looking to get every OX, so it's great that you've got experience, I guess, and also you'd be a great person to like recommend the category. You know, someone that's run it enough to know if it's enjoyable. A Darker spokesperson almost, you know. I'm the guy who has a 105.59 any percent, but also have a 324.57 Darker. I mean, that might be a controversial take, but I think those two PBs are balanced, right, with each other. That's a really good Dark. Yeah, I honestly think those PBs are balanced. Like, I mean, people are going to be like, oh, 324 Darker is way harder than the 105 any percent, but honestly, I'd say they're about equal. Like, they're both good, respectable PBs, but people, you know, think any percent PBs are way harder than. I mean, sorry, people think Dark is way harder than any percent. It's really not. Those PBs are quite balanced. But then no one has that. Like, you know, I had a 319 with a sub hour, you know, like that sort of stuff. Just start playing Dark Side though. Dump. Oh yeah, I missed the moon dump. I wasn't locking in. W moon dump. I didn't see how many moons he had. Probably between 391 and 401, somewhere in that range. Hopefully. We have 3 different kingdoms again from all 3 different runners. Pretty cool to know. How does pre-record work? Can you not just reset until? Well, okay, so pre-record basically works. You have one of the sort of like SMO community mods in your chat, and they kind of just, well, you stream it to a random channel, right, on a stream key like you would normally, but you just do it before the race. Someone watches to make sure you don't like reset or anything. You only get one chance, you know. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to. Yeah, so you can't just reset because they're watching your live, basically. I mean, what you technically could do is just like play a recording of a past run, like you just do it and then pretend it's live. That is something that's very possible, but it's kind of a trust basis. So if anyone did that, I think it'd be really cringe, and yeah, it's a Darker Tony. People just want to have fun. But yeah, essentially you live stream it, everyone. On a trust basis as well. Can we trust these guys? Sandwich making sure not to steal Captain Toad's lunch money because he's gonna need that to buy his lunch. Oh, he's stealing the lunch money. I lie. He's stealing Toad's lunch money. That's so mean. Cancel sandwich. Unless you actually if you actually pre-recorded because you can't do a run at that time slot. Yeah. I mean, that is kind of the purpose of pre-recording, so. Like, it's gonna be obvious if you reset a pre-record. It's like, oh, why were you in Lake 2 a second ago and now you're back in camp doing another attempt, you know? I'm scared you're gonna habitually reset in San Juan What are you possibly resetting to in Sun 1? Like, IP clip? I guess? Just don't do that. You'll be surprised, it won't happen. Oh, dying? Like, what? Dying where? Like, Ice Cave? That's the only thing I can see where you possibly die. Somewhere underground. Yeah. Underground deaths aren't that bad, though. You shouldn't be resetting so that your PB is like a free, actually. Underground deaths are like max 20 seconds because you get respawned in a small contained area. Like a bad death would be like wooded 2 bird and going into deep woods. You know, you just hate main game. Don't we all? Don't we all? Main game sucks. Chances are I get a free for you won't. I highly doubt that. I think you'll play close to PB. Do some practice, you know. Make sure you're good at post game, which is the big chunk of the run. Focus on your weaknesses until then. Oh, you meant 334. Okay. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. I think, right? Your PB is like a 337, right? 334 would be nice. I meant you won't. 34x. Yeah, I think you're most likely to PB. Oh, Sean Hartman breaking open the moon rock. You maybe done 6 runs? Exactly. There's room to PB. You're not at your limit yet. Samdwidge finishing up lost 2, getting his final moon during the timer challenge. Ooh, doing the triple jump. Oh, and missing it. Fine, he backs it up. What should you practice in the meantime? Definitely WSM. That can pretty much always improve. There's the big hitters in the games, the longer splits, the sand ones, the wooded ones, the metro ones, the seaside ones, launching ones, Bowser's ones. You know, those kind of splits. The WSMs, the luncheons, you know. Static again? Oh. I can turn down my fan. There you go. Probably won't be able to hear it now. Did you hear everything I said, or when I was listing off Kingdom Hearts? And also just the bits you... Okay, you still hear it, right? Yeah. And then just the bits you feel like a bit uncomfortable with, like, I don't know what to do here. Practice those. Get some consistent movement for everything. You'll probably free 2x in no time. Near words. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, just make sure you have some movement that you do like every time for things. It's the same as any percent, really, you know. No, it's on my end. It is on my end. It's not on Smuddy's end. It's on my end. It's my room fan. Oh wait, is it? I thought it was. I thought it was on my end. I honestly thought it was on my end. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, you know what causes it? Sandwich making his way into the rolling sub area. Sean Hartman going for the big moon dump. According to splits, Moby is leading through Metro 2. Do we believe this, guys? Is it true? I trust the run. only because he's the only runner in the race. 398 from Sean Harmon. That seems correct for his route. I have noticed that throughout this tournament though, like commentators like criticizing like runners, like, oh, did they do this wrong or something? But it's like at this point, I think most people know their own routes. It's like, I don't know, someone in the last race didn't get the meat plateau checkpoint, and then comments are like, oh, yeah, I think that's a mistake. You're supposed to get it. And it's like, no, that's part of the route. So usually, my rule of thumb is to assume that the things aren't a mistake, they aren't a routing mistake, and it's on purpose. Sandwich taking intentional death, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, taking the main intentional death. I wasn't really watching his POV, so I thought he made a mistake. Hartman going towards the moon rock, going to be doing sign jump. Ooh, missing it and crashing out on the POV. Moby leaving lost 2, going to be making his way to cap 2. I think. Unless he's... Yeah, cap 2. Some people like to do cap 2 before lost 2, but not Moby. You know what's weird? After lunch veggie room, I always get the worst value dives, so I... Okay, it disappeared off OBS. I'm gonna have to read that off Twitch. Alright. After lunch veggie room, I always get the worst value dives so before I walk to path to meat and get correct in veggie, that's exactly what I do. That's literally what I do. But I think it's faster. I'm pretty sure a path to meat plateau is faster than the meat plateau itself. Because that's why I do it. I don't see how you can get a value dive there, but I'm not gonna overly question it. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks faster. I've not timed it or anything, but it does feel faster. I mean, it probably isn't like BTT level movement, but I'm not getting that every run. Cappy wants to go to the invis box. Yeah, oh, yeah. I see. Aren't you supposed to not land on the platform with the invisible box? You're supposed to land on the lower platform, though? I have lunch in peace file. I could try it right now. Yeah, I'll go try it. Let's see. I'll see what you mean. Oh, exiting veggie? I've never had that problem once. Then again, that might be because I do crack first. Alright, I'll have a look what you mean. I mean, what I would do if I was doing veggie first is I would do a Shireen bounce. So I can't see how a Shireen would become value. But I will try it for you, just to see if you're right. Where is it? Hop checkpoint. Sean Hartman gonna be making his way to the second hardest part of the game. I think he might take an unintentional death there. Yeah, I just can't see how. What you could do if you're struggling with getting value dives is cat mounts to the left after it, because then you just won't have the problem. You just cat mounts to the left after exiting veggie room. But honestly, just keep your route the same. Don't overcomplicate. Don't stress about the 2 or 3 seconds or whatever it is. Probably like less than 1 actually. The things you should be worrying about are the things that save, you know, lots of seconds. Sandwich already in luncheon free. That is a really good pace, actually. Yeah, he's 255 into luncheon free, so that's like 313able. I think. He's locked in. I might just be, yeah. I'm trying to think if I think I can finish. Yeah, Marco forfeited. I'm trying to think if I can stay in comms until the rest of the run. I need the runners to play well if I want to do that. I might. Yeah. I might like have to leave like as Moby and Sean Hartman are in Darker. I think. We'll see. Maybe I could convince. Like, let's see. Did any commentators reply to me when I gave my message out? Oh wait, I can go ask Crunchy Spawn. Actually, no, he's muted. I was gonna join his VC and just be like, I don't know if he's a commentator though. For Darker anyway. He was for any percent, but I don't know for Darker. Did anyone reply to my message? Commentators Darker. Oh, the mine would be down to join. If the mine is in chat, you can join. Finish out the rest of the comms with me. I'll give you a quick thumbs up. But yeah, if the mine is in chat here, I'd be down to come with him. Sandwich, did he pick the correct track? Did we see that in chat? Did he pick the correct track, guys? He better pick track 46, or we're gonna have some problems here. Where's Marco's gameplay at? Marco reset. I don't know if you picked the correct track, Sam. So I hope you picked track 46, because otherwise it's an invalid run. And we're gonna have to mod Snook his house kind of thing. And that wouldn't be ideal. So oh, I just realized the mine said high as like as in like because he just joined the comms team. I get that now. I mean, if you want, you can have your first comm to be like half an hour of this because I will need to go and I need someone to do an outro for me. We're gonna have a bit of a problem. There's just no commentator to do an outro. Wouldn't be ideal. So maybe you can join if you're here tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna focus on what's actually going on in the race. Sandwich almost completing luncheon free, getting towards the painting island. Gonna be getting to the Cracks Moon and then Yoshi Island. What is this? He skips the Notes Moon? Is this like an IQ too high play? Does he know some like forbidden tech that we don't? That might actually be the play. That's pretty fast. Moby completing the other volcano cave suburb. I don't know which suburb is volcano cave, to be honest. I have no clue. They're all called volcano cave to me. Chad is dead right now. I killed the chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Oh, Sandwich having a bit of trouble getting to the star. We can call it a star because it's not a moon now. And Moby taking... I swear I just took some damage. Am I not taking? Sean Hartman using the Wiggler to get the stretching your legs, not stretching your legs, that's not very, to get the Lost Notes Moon. Stretching your legs at an IQ too high. It's losing notes. Moby, I also didn't see what track he fixed. Hopefully it was 46, am I right? Strat. Yeah, it makes it easier. It makes it a lot easier. A lot of beginner runners recommend to do that. So you could look into that retro if you're not already doing that. Would definitely make notes a lot easier. I mean, that's the casual way. Like, that's kind of the thing with a lot of moons in this game. If you find it difficult, just try the casual way. Usually it'll work. Sometimes it makes it harder though. I will say that. Sometimes, like, spinning platforms treasure, for example, casual way is way harder. Oh, did Palm... No, he didn't take a death. He just took a weird route. Moby going for timer challenge and gonna be making his way, bouncing across the lava to visit Captain Toad. What's the advanced route for spinning platforms? Spinning platform treasuring, what did you just drop down? You go from the platform above, like the Station 8 area, you just drop down and go into the pipe straight away. What's beginner? Beginner, you basically go around the tower. Yeah, like the tower where you fight Torch. You go around the tower and then there's like some spinning platforms. And you're supposed to like traverse those. You're thinking the Scarecrow in Lunch? What? Oh, that's spinning platforms. Oh, I get it, yeah. The static on the mic is crazy. Spinning flags, yeah, I realized. They are different moons. I'm hoping that's not me problem, it's just a money problem. I'm sorry about the static, guys. Moby almost completing Luncheon Free. How did the previous race end? The Zach in the Box, Sado, Danny Geffen one. It was quite an interesting finish. Sado won, Zach in the Box second, Danny third. Zach would have come first, but he in Darker, he missed the moon climb, like he missed the final moon and dropped back down. He like dived over it, lost like 20 seconds, and that was enough to make him lose to Sado after load adjustment. So yeah, Sado 1, Zach in the Box 2, Danny Geffen 3. Sean Hartman making his way into luncheon free. I might have to start the stream early because it's set up. The stream is just game, but recording everything. I have to make sure. Okay, I'm reading a random chat message that isn't for me. Once Moby gets into Toadette, I might do shoutouts, I think. Because I think they will be Toadette at the same time, which will make the gameplay a bit boring. So it'll be a good point in the run to do shoutouts at, I think. So they will be coming up. Did Sam ever get an extra moon for Toadette? I don't recall. You might have not. Sean Hartman, please go for the correct one. No, Sean Hartman, going for track 4. SMH, what are we doing? Track 46, Supremacy. He's not in the know. He's not in the know. So sad. We should be doing track 46 and the big 26. Moby making his way towards a Gumbet jump. He did get it. Oh, Sandwich having to get the extra moon. Oh yeah, I should do shoutouts now. It'd be a good time. Okay, let's do that. Do we have commands working in the chat? I will check. Shout out to me and Nimbus for commentating. Shout out to Smuddy for restreaming. Shout out to the runners, Sean Hartman, Sandwich, moby167, and Marco, although he did reset. What else? Join the Discord if you want more info on this. I don't know if any of the commands are working, and we don't have a stat sheet this year, so this open. So I think that's pretty much all the shoutouts. I don't know if we're supposed to do shoutouts, I just feel like it makes sense. So I decided to do them. We have the we do have the bracket sheet if anyone is interested in seeing all divisions of the brackets. That does exist. The link will be inside the Discord. I think it looks very clean, yeah. I agree. It's well put together. Sandwich is now in Darker Side. Going to be entering the pipe at a low 310. So 314 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, 314. Would definitely be a 314 if he locks in. Would not surprise me. Sean Hartman getting the Painting Island Moon. Oh, never mind, he's not getting it. Sandwich traversing the lava. Moby getting Toadette Moons, which is my least favorite part of the run. Okay, I do have to go in like 5 minutes, so I might need another commentator to just like do outro for me. If anyone's in chat is down to do that, and is also a commentator. That would be very nice of them. I can stay to the end until like Sandwich is done, but after that it's probably a no-go. Very nice if someone was there to just finish it out for me. Sandwich is choosing not to do uproot skip and going through the water. Can he get it? He can't get it without the fuzzy damage. I don't know if that saves time. Will I be able to do safety DSTA? I don't see why not. Like, that's completely allowed. I mean, I don't see any need why you would have to do safety DSTA. Unless you mean for the seaside siege. That's the only thing I could see safety DSTA for. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that. I've done that a lot of times. Yeah. Like, sometimes. Sandwich doing the Procon down for a strat, WW. Sean Hartman making his way to the Goombet jump, and Moby making his way into the pipe to enter Darker. On high 317, low 318 pace. There's a race room, right? Yeah, you'll be invited to join it by whoever's running your race. They will invite you to join the race room. Don't worry about it. You'll get pinged and stuff. It'll be pretty obvious. You can't miss it. All 4 alive. Okay, that's going to be an interesting race. There's not many races where all runners are alive. My first one was, but technically it wasn't because we were like 30 minutes late because of me. It's fine. Sandwich is gonna be getting glide on skip. Looking to close out that 315. It's not a 314 because he's not played the greatest. But 315 for sure. Which I think is a PB for him, if I recall. I'm gonna check the sheet. But I think that's a PB for Sandwich. Darker Open bracket. Sandwich's PB is a 319.13, so he is going to PB this by 4 minutes almost. Sean's PB is a 316, which he's already failed, unfortunately. Wait, yeah, he's already failed. Moby's PB is a 321, which he looks to be on pace to beat. Hey, anyone in chat mind finishing up comms for me? I'm gonna go in like 2 minutes. I'll stay until Moby finishes, but I really do have to go, so. Like, just to do outro and stuff, you don't have to stay for ages or anything. GG to Sam, 3:15:26. That's a PB by almost 4 minutes for him. All right. Now we're gonna see Moby finish out a 318 probably. I mean, a very good ending. It's 317, but it's probably not. So go to pause. Oops, it's fine. Moby gonna be doing a line on skip, making sure that he's not too far right. Yeah. When did Marco forfeit? It was during Wooded 2, I think. Yeah, Wooded 2, I want to say. Penny Chaz can confirm that. I'm pretty sure it's Wooded 2. Might have been Sand 2. It was either Wooded or Sand 2. Moby getting you skip clean. Sean finishing it with Toadette. All of us were in Sand 2? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean. He was either in Sand 2 or Wooded 2. Nobody really knows, to be honest. And that looks to be a very low 318 from Moby. 318.01. GG. 318.02. GG to Moby. All right, I'm going to be heading out of comms now because I have IRL stuff to do. So you're going to be left with nobody in comms unless someone wants to randomly join. See you guys. Smuddy, you can just basically do outro. Smuddy, if you want, you could unmute and do outro or just leave abruptly. That's fine. I don't really mind. See you guys. It's been a good commentary stint.